Hey, kiddies. Well, as you can see, your Uncle Newton's kind of on the run for his life at the moment, but don't worry, I still got a good fright film for you this week. It's part 2 in our exploration of Tobe Hooper's original Chainsaw films. And on that note, let's get on with the buzz. Oh, shit!
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2 is director Tobe Hooper's 1986 follow-up to the drive-in original. Released as part of his contract with the 80s geek favorite Canon, the film is a black-as-ink comedy starring none other than Dennis Hopper, known badass and star of such classics as Easy Rider, Apocalypse Now, and the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Do you know what I love about mud? It's clean and it's dirty at the same time.
Wait, what? Set 13 years after the events of the first film, Hooper gets us in the mood with a throwback to his original title crawl, and from there, yeah, it's yuppie killing time. The movie barely starts and Leatherface shows up to dish some pain on these assholes who've been driving around causing trouble. Remember how the last film didn't have much blood? Well, get ready to bathe in the stuff, because makeup legend Tom Savini is here, and he's bringing his A game. Back to the plot. Dennis Hopper plays a former Texas Ranger named Lefty Enright, an uncle of Sally and Franklin's, who's been trailing the cannibalistic Sawyer family since the original massacre at the farmhouse. Jim Cito is back as the cook, the only returning actor in the film, and he's joined by Leatherface, Grandpa, the corpse of Nubbins, the hitchhiker, and a new character named Chop Top, played by Bill Moseley. Apparently, he's the hitchhiker's twin brother who missed out on Sally and her friends because he was fighting in Vietnam. If that's not enough, just check out how batshit insane Moseley is in the role.
You're my fave. Me and Bubba, my little brother, we listen to you every night. Look what you did to my Sonny Bono wig do. Oh, God damn, I can't believe it.
Seriously, this guy's nuts.
Get that bitch, Leatherface, get that bitch.
So as it turns out, the Sawyers have taken their act on the road in the last 13 years. Acting like renegades from a trauma movie, they kill people so the cook can make a living as a prize-winning chili chef.
Got to tell the secret of that fabulously tasty chili.
No secret. It's the meat. Don't skimp on the meat.
You sick fucks. That leaves it to Lefty Enright, arming himself with 3 chainsaws and aligning himself with a radio DJ named Stretch to take the maniacs down. Traditions are reenacted, and it all comes down to an epic showdown as Saw battles Saw in a war to end all wars.
Lefty.
Sister.
This is really messed up, kiddies, but it's awesome in all the right ways. Hooper doesn't bother trying to recapture the grittiness of the original. Knowing he can never duplicate it, he instead goes over the top. Everything is huge in this movie. From the humor to the design, this movie is just off the chain. Even Dennis Hopper isn't satisfied with giving us a 10. He gives us 1,000.
It's the devil's playground.
Bring it all down! I'll take you back to hell! I'll take it out!
What I really love about this film, though, is its ability to make fun of itself. That seems to be the route a lot of outgunned sequels take. When you know you're competing with a classic, what do? You make Bride of Frankenstein or King Kong vs. Godzilla. You satirize everything that came before while also celebrating it. The Sawyers this time around are done in such broad strokes, they almost feel like a trailer trash version of the Three Stooges. Drayton's Moe, Chop Top is Larry, and Leatherface is Curly. That's the gauntlet. That's how you make a sequel to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Not in the simplest terms and not in the most convenient of definitions, but as its own darkly comic thing. I hope this has successfully answered your letter, Josh. Sincerely yours, Uncle Newton.